Welcome to KAKAKI Sports. I am Simbishma. Well, like we said, a lot of activities went down during the weekend, and then we'll be getting into all of that this morning, precisely with the Australian Open. New champions have emerged from both the male and the female events. I'm not here alone as always. I'm being joined by my guest all the way from the United Kingdom, London precisely. OC's been a while. It's been a while. It's good to see you like this, not physically, but it's good to see you. And congratulations on your master's degree, first class. That's not an easy thing to have. The Australian Open, we all saw what happened. I mean, new champions emerged from both the male and the female singles, something that most people didn't expect to happen, looking at their opponents, talking about in the female category. We had Aryna Sabalenka there up against Elena Rybakina. She lost that one to Elena. And then also, just last night, just yesterday, I beg your pardon, we saw Carlos Alcaraz defeating Novak Djokovic, one of the tennis greats in terms of men's singles. Your thoughts on this outcome and what this looks like for the tennis world in the future?
I'm going to start briefly with that of Elena Rybakina and Aryna Sabalenka. On Saturday, Sabalenka has been there for a while right now, winning and losing. Although she has been consistent in the final. But talking about the one where sporting immortality, tennis immortality was achieved by this young man on the screen. Talking about Carlos, a last being called Carlito or Charlie Alcaraz, has achieved sporting tennis immortality, having won the his own career Grand Slam, meaning he has won the 4 Grand Slam.
That needs to be won, yeah. US Open, the French Open, and of course the
French Meadows, which is the US, the French Open, and with the Wimbledon also. I'm so happy for this young man. He's stepping into the shoes, into the footmarks, into the shoes of giants. He's achieved what even the great guy, the GOAT now, he's being termed as the GOAT, the greatest of all time in tennis, talking about Novak Djokovic has achieved, what Andre Agassi has achieved, what Roger Federer has achieved, what Rafael Nadal has achieved. Yeah. Tennis, yeah. So this guy at the young age of 22 is stepping into those shoes. He just started 6 years ago when he started playing senior tennis, and he has won 7 Grand Slam. And he has won 7 Grand Slam at that young age. Give it to him. What he's going to achieve is just something we are yet to see. He's still going to be making history. He's a good player, and he has altogether become a thorn to the flesh of Novak Djokovic. He's, to me, a stumbling block towards Novak winning, extending his Grand Slam titles to 25, extending it beyond that of Margaret Court.
The English Premier League matches went down, but precisely the one that caught her attention was the one between Man City and, of course, Manchester United. They're different. They haven't played against their opponents. Man City playing out to go 2-2 draw there against Tottenham, and Manchester United. Shockingly, I mean, it's been quite a formidable one for the new coach.
Man United, for United fans, some of them are waxing lyrical that they've got a coach that has got the Man United DNA in him. Talking about Michael Carrick. Michael Carrick is, for me, is a good coach. He was the coach of my local club there, Middlesbrough. I don't support Middlesbrough for the record anyway. He was the coach here when he took them to the playoff, but they couldn't, qualify to come to the Premier League. And he was given the boot after his season because he couldn't perform the same feat. And right now, this is his second time he's coming to rescue Manchester United. And some are saying it's early days. We have to be careful. Why? The optimistics amongst football fans in general, not just United fans, he's doing the right job. Having won three back-to-back games.
3 over 3. They're calling him the 3 over 3 coach.
Yeah, during the 14-month reign of Ruben Amorim, the coach I actually like, he was only able to do that once, if my memory serves me right. And Michael Carrick has done it now. And let's remember this other lad, this Manchester United fan that says he's going to cut his hair when Manchester United gets to win 5 straight games. Who knows? The next game is against Spurs. If they are able to come out at the pleasure against Spurs, we'll see what Spurs play. We're coming to that. If they're going to defeat Spurs, then good for them. at the end of the day, get that job, but it's still early in the days. It's still so early, so early in the days.
Okay.
Let them not,
relax.
get so kind of, yeah.
Anyway, I bet Manchester United fans will differ on that one, but look at the current stand on the table. They're actually top 6 on the NPFL table now. Arsenal sits on top of it. Then Man City in 2nd place, Aston Villa, Manchester United in 4th place, and your Chelsea, of course. And what do you make of Rivers United topping the table yet failing out in the CAF Champions League?
I saw the footage from the Rivers United game, and it was a very empty stadium.
No fun, yes.
The stadium
in New York.
They've lost 2 home games. Lost 2 home games. Your home should be your fortress. Your home should be your backyard, where you've got all your ammunition, where you've got the fear factor. We saw what I did at the African Cup of Nations. But lo and behold, the reverse is the case. Wow. A club like Dynamos could come here and actually win out of Rivers United. I was heartbroken yesterday. I was like, what club is that to get Dynamos? And this big test now is we're going to play Pyramid FC, the defending champions, and Bakken is waiting for us next after then. I'm heartbroken. I'm not happy at all.
All right, indeed. I mean, quite a disappointing one there for Rivers United, but not so disappointing back at home, like you said. I like the phrase. You said the lion at home and then outside, and not outside the way. But anyways, Rivers United currently tops the NPFL table. Sadly, they've not won any game in the CAF Champions League this season. Played 4 already, 2 more left to be played, like Osi rightly said. Let's talk about transfer market. You know, so much has been happening in terms of Nigerian players in the transfer market. The biggest one that has happened during this week was the one involving Ademola Lookman, Nigeria's, forward, very reliable one at that. Lookman moving to the Spanish side, that's Atletico Madrid, and Brentford, Onyeka moving to Coventry Championship. Do you think that's a good move? Let's start with Ademola Lookman quickly.
It's a guy that I'll just swipe on live score to see, is he playing today? Has he scored today? What's his start today? I love this guy so much. I'm so much in love with this young man. I'm so happy he's going to be living in Atlanta. Atlanta really made him out with deep in his game. Yeah, I remember the fiasco between going to Inter Milan and not going to Inter Milan. Then Inter Milan were proposing 42 to 45 million euros for him. But now he's going for just 40 million euros. I'm happy for him going to play under a coach like Diego Simone. The local one, the very radical coach. Let's see what he's going to do there.
All right.
Then talking about Frank Onyeka.
Quickly, yes.
It's a big shame, It's a big shame that Keith Andrew, the coach of Brentford, has not been able to utilize this guy after what he did at the African Cup of Nations.
Moving to a championship side.
They're also top of the table, notwithstanding having been on the same level with Middlesbrough in the championship.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much, man.
All right, that's our package on KAKAKI Sports. Thanks for being a part of it. I am Simbishima. KAKAKI continues, so stay tuned.